Hello, my name is Matteo Di Domenico with Bitcoin Profits, and I'm here introducing to you our first Bitcoin investment fund. So we're going to break it down as simple as possible. Money creation is theft. When the government prints money it didn't earn, it's stealing purchasing power from those who did. And this is precisely the circumstance that we find ourselves in, where the bureaucrats are incentivized for a weaker dollar because a weaker dollar incentivizes more spending, and more spending is how they pay down the $2 trillion deficit that we've accumulated over the past 12 months. So they're saying the quiet part out loud. The dollar has no supply cap, which means if you want to maintain purchasing power, then you must seek alternative investments for the opportunity to maintain purchasing power. And what are investors looking for? Hard assets. What's the hardest asset? Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the world's first absolutely scarce monetary instrument with a fixed supply of 21 million. Given Bitcoin's decentralized and secure nature, there will never be a central authority with the ability to change Bitcoin's fixed supply of 21 million. So do the math. When the dollar supply is increasing into infinity and Bitcoin remains fixed at 21 million, the dollar to Bitcoin ratio is increasing forever. There is no second best. Just like dollars are being diluted against Bitcoin over time, so is everything else. Bitcoin is the only absolutely scarce monetary instrument, meaning as everything increases in supply other than Bitcoin, the purchasing power of Bitcoin goes up forever. Real estate, for example, is also being diluted against Bitcoin. But when real estate is measured in a dollar that's getting weaker over time, it gives the illusion of an appreciating asset. But in reality, one Bitcoin will purchase more real estate over time. Everything that's not Bitcoin is being diluted against Bitcoin. So as people are waking up to the economic reality that Bitcoin is the greatest store of value, they're fleeing alternative assets for Bitcoin. And the more capital that flows into Bitcoin, the stronger the gravitational pull becomes. And we're beyond the event horizon. This will happen gradually until it happens all at once. Bitcoin is the new global reserve asset, and the transition is unfolding right before our eyes. The young embrace new paradigms. That's why we are here bringing it to you, to help the laggards realize what's right in front of their face. The future is already here. It's just not evenly distributed. So this is your opportunity to front run the world and your responsibility to protect your wealth. That's why we're here, bringing to you our Bitcoin accumulation fund. So we accumulate Bitcoin as the transition to a Bitcoin standard unfolds. Our strategy is the Bitcoin accumulation flywheel. We're taking in capital, we're purchasing Bitcoin. We're able to take a loan out on the value of the Bitcoin, make investments in Bitcoin treasury companies like Strategy and Metaplanet. Then we're taking intelligent leverage on the equities via the options market, which allows us to create amplified Bitcoin volatility. And so over time, we're outperforming Bitcoin, taking the proceeds from that outperformance and purchasing more Bitcoin, thus perpetuating the Bitcoin accumulation flywheel. This chart shows Bitcoin Profits Fund versus the passive Bitcoin ETF in dollar-denominated gains after fees. So as you can see here, buying one Bitcoin over time gets you the dollar-denominated price of one Bitcoin. But our fund is able to create amplified Bitcoin volatility, which is increasing the number of Bitcoin on your behalf. So your investment is appreciating faster than a passive Bitcoin ETF in both dollar terms and Bitcoin terms. We have a 12% hurdle rate because we believe 12% reflects the rate of monetary debasement, and we don't take a fee until after we surpass that performance. We have a 2% management fee, so we can fund operating expenses, extend our reach, attend conferences, and acquire more information to keep us laser focused on Bitcoin. We have a 24% performance fee beyond the 12% hurdle because we have a mission to scale our company and to scale Bitcoin to the world. We have a 2-year lockup because the dollar-denominated price of Bitcoin is extremely volatile. This gives us the long-term time horizon to be able to position our investments with greater asymmetric upside. And we don't sell our Bitcoin. What else do you get with Bitcoin Profits? Secure Bitcoin custody. We know how to properly manage and store our Bitcoin so you can sleep well at night. In addition, we allow tax-deferred contributions. By partnering with Aspira, we help facilitate your self-directed IRA so you can dig up your old retirement accounts and turn them into a tax-free, accretive Bitcoin position. I will also personally be writing monthly investor letters with performance reports to keep you updated on how the fund is doing. We are your hands-on Bitcoiners. As we embark on this journey together, we want to teach you how to Bitcoin yourself. We also provide resources on our website, like our podcast, our blog, and our library. Another point to add is that we're on the ground floor of corporate Bitcoin adoption. We are operating our business out of Strategy's Bitcoin Hub. Strategy is the largest Bitcoin treasury company in the world, a testament to the work that we have done. We've put in the 10,000 hours to master Bitcoin and bring it to you. Conclusion: there are 8 billion people racing to accumulate 21 million Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the greatest asymmetric bet in history, and we're getting on the right side. Join the Bitcoin Profits investor family today, and let's start stacking.